Well, I've been having a little problem with my Argo, and I'm getting ready to head out and go hunting. And the problem is that the other day I was driving, I started it up and it ran fine, and then I went to move it, and when I gave it gas, it just had no get up and go at all. It wouldn't even hardly run. And it just sat there just barely idling while I'm giving it gas and wouldn't do anything, and it finally died. And so I turned the key all the way off, turned the key back on, and it fired up, and it ran like a champion then. And I always hate those, oh, I healed when you weren't looking kinds of moments, because nothing ever heals. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check a couple things here. I'm going to take all the gas that's out of this machine out of it. So I'm going to siphon the gas out. I'm going to change the spark plugs, and then I'm just going to check the fuel lines to make sure they didn't get pinched anywhere. And hopefully that will take care of it. I kind of sort of think changing the gas is going to be the #1 thing, but I figure as long as I'm in there, I'm going to go ahead and change the spark plugs just to be for sure safe. So we'll get after that now. Well, if you've never had the pleasure of siphoning gas, this is just a clear hose. And I use a clear hose because then you can see what's happening. I'm going to put it in there to the bottom of the tank, hopefully. That acts like it's far as it's going. I'm going to blow in it to see if I can hear bubbles in there. And I can't. Okay, so I'm in the gas now. And basically this end needs to be lower than the other end. And it should be. Now, because I have this clear hose, I'm going to suck gas up close to here, put my thumb over it, and then put it down. That way I don't get gas in my mouth. Alright, so while that's going, I'll go ahead and pull the spark plugs out. Okay, the first spark plug is back here in the back of the engine. And you can see them right there. I'm going to pull the spark plug cap off and then get a wrench on that. It looks like that's starting to run out. We'll see. You can kind of see there's air in there. It's still going pretty good though. Okay, there's the first spark plug. And realistically, it looks like it's in pretty darn good shape. But I'm going to change it anyway because it's not going to hurt any to change it. Okay, there's spark plug #1. The second one is in a much easier place to find. It's right there. Darn it. Okay, and there's the second one. Oh, it's a little bit down. I mean, it doesn't look, I don't think you can probably see that, but maybe this is going to help. I think it's the gas more than anything, but as long as I'm into it, I figured I'd take these chances. Okay, we're going to put the cap back on him there. Okay, and that's ready to go. Okay, you can see in the gas tank that there's just a smidge of gas left in there, not much. And we don't have any gas coming out here. So we've siphoned everything that we could get out. Okay, so I think I've siphoned all the gas that'll come out of it. There's probably still about a ½ gallon left in there, not much. And so by the time I fill it all the way up with gas, if the gas wasn't good, it'll be diluted enough, it should be fine. It's got new spark plugs in it. I looked under the seat to look where the gas line comes out of the gas tank and starts coming around, just to see if there's anything that looked like it was kinked. And I didn't see anything kinked, and so I think I'm getting fuel all the way in there. So I kind of sort of think it just wasn't great fuel. But we'll take it out and find out.
last winter, I changed 3 bearings in that Argo, and just recently I had it wasn't running well. So I changed the spark plugs in it, drained the gas out of it, put new gas in it, and boy, I'll tell you, it ran like a champion. That was a pretty fun little adventure. But I think what I'm most impressed about is just how well that machine ran today. It ran really, really well.